everyone, with Eddie Olczyk. Ray Ferraro coming along in just a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich. A lot of people have clicked through the turnstiles tonight, and they've had in mind one player. He's the guy on whom all eyes will be. What's it like to be him?
Well, you want that pressure. You want to be the guy. When the game is on the line, you want to be the guy that has the puck on your stick, and that's why people pay a lot of money to come watch this particular player play, because when he's at his best, his team goes to another level.
Had been shown throughout his career, pretty much at every level of hockey, that he loves the extra attention and responsibilities that come from being one of the stars for his team. It's not easy being the guy every night, but he seems to enjoy it when all the eyes are on him.
We direct our attention to the nets and the starting goalies. Robin Lehner, a tall, hefty, yet quick goalie at 6'5", 240, native of Sweden, originally drafted by Ottawa, has surpassed 200 games in the crease in his NHL career. Andrei Vasilevsky bided his time between Syracuse and Tampa Bay his first 2 seasons out of the KHL, but then became the main man of the Lightning crease and absolutely earned it. We are ready for the first face-off of the night. And we have just begun. Tampa Bay's got it and moving up the wing. Chip to Miller. Slides it to the point. He throws it there. Wonderful stop. Play stop, so I turn to Eddie, and he points to Ray. You're on, man.
The key to the game tonight for me is going to be which defense can move the puck quickly up to their forwards and then join the rush. Both teams like to do the same thing.
Many thanks, Ray. Good clean win. Karam pass to Kucherov. Slid back across from one point to the other. He was standing in the lane and got Subban. A great speed bump set up there. The Islanders skated up on the side. Skill play by Hedman. To Stamkos. Steps across that line. Look out, here it comes.
Both teams talked about having a physical presence. He got the message. That early hit sets the tone for his team.
Carried towards the corner by Ladd. Tampa Bay's in possession in their own end. Right to the point. He scores!
Always better to play from in front than to chase the game. There's the game's first goal.
Some shots, only one goal.
A lot of opportunities. Love the mindset of getting pucks and people to the net.
The Islanders control at center ice.
Number 18, Andre Palat, assisted by number 91.
It's one of those restraining fouls. It's a hooking penalty, and the arm of the referee is out. Lehner's at the bench. Delayed penalty continues. Extra man on. At least he protected his goaltender. Tampa Bay's 2-minute penalty is a minor, and the call is hooking.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
New York's power play will have its first chance of the game.
Always important to win the special teams battle, or at the very least, come out even.
Right in front. And the referee's whistle has stopped play. A little past halfway here in the first. Only one goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0. 2 players splat to the boards.
I don't think he's going to take that road again. He got crunched on the wall.
Passing one off now to Bailey. That one is pointed to him. Oh, what a save. He got the outside of the post. Rips one. Rang it off the post.
Bailey's shot was so quick, and it looked like it had gone into the net. It seems like everybody in the stands felt this puck was going into the net.
Solid pass up the wing to Lee. New York's power play unit let them down this time. It was a chance to tie the game.
Well, that power play really didn't do them much good, did it? Now they still trailed by a goal. While they had a decent power play, they don't get the tying goal that they're looking for. As soon as the shooter starts to release this, the goalie drops to the butterfly. Hey, buddy, pick up your head. You might see he's down on his knees already.
Good setup off the wing. Outstanding body contact. Gains that offensive line. He's got that point pass. Just got enough. Trying to go to Palat. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. And a save. Hickey's cutting through the neutral zone. Smart recovery by McDonough. Looking to Palat. Piked in the slot. Score!
Now, when you talk to goaltenders, they say it's tough to pick up that puck on the backhand.
Leonard's not able to get his pad down to make the stop on the low stick side, beaten pretty cleanly.
They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on it. Slot shot. He scores! Steven Stamkos.
Time of the goal, 17 minutes, 14 seconds.
The goaltender had no chance stopping that puck with the quick release.
Enzo, he's in good position here, but the shooter's known to be a real accurate shooter. He doesn't have much room, and he doesn't miss it.
And that's a face-off win.
Scored by number 91, Steven.
World-class move.
Assisted by number 86,
Near the last minute of the first.
55, Braden Coburn.
The Islanders have it along the side at mid-ice.
55 seconds.
Stays along the boards. Lets it go. Great save. He scores! Just before the period ends.
They were pretty excited on the bench. They've scored this last-minute goal. Now they have all kinds of momentum to carry them through the intermission, and so they can start the next period on the front foot.
The Islanders got that face-off win. Now what? Pass attempt to Boychuk. Offside is called, and so a neutral zone face-off.
51, Valtteri Filppula. Time of the goal, 19 minutes, 54 seconds.
First period stats are final. We'll have some more entries as the second and third periods are forthcoming. Tampa Bay's advantage in this game is 2.
Tonight is our team poster giveaway. If you find a sticker on the inside cover of your program, go to guest.
The Islanders, with the scoring of this goal, have clawed their way back closer. We'll see if there's any more momentum from them when we come back in just a moment. And the middle frame has begun. Gains the zone. Laid on to Miller.
What a heavy hit. I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game. Lee's a type of player that loves to get involved physically, and he did right in the middle of that huge collision.
Tampa Bay's got that face-off win. Takes that pass in the corner. Read that play in his own end. Carries it on in from center. Shoots one. Missed another.
He's had a number of real good scoring opportunities, but he can't score. That's why his team trails.
Oh, what a hit that one was.
Stamkos with the big hit. The bench jumps to their feet. Anytime a skilled guy makes a hit like that, the bench gets stirred up.
Kicks and escapes by Miller. Wonderful play by the defense. Directing that one to Lee. In with it now. Goes to the backhand. Oh, he shot wide. Great chance there. On to Johnson. The pass is off the mark. What a chance that would have been. Play stopped. That puck is just held.
Stamkos used his skating ability to maneuver himself into perfect position to deliver that hit.
Just over 8 minutes have passed. It's a 3-1 game. Off that face-off from the tie-up, the help came. Oh, a near miss.
That was a decent chance, but he just missed the net.
Advanced by the skate. Moving it to Bailey. The Islanders move to center ice. In front. Sails it. The lane was jammed, and it hit somebody. What a ripper from the point. And decides to just cover it up and get the whistle. Solid face-off win. And quickly to Hickey. That shot redirected. What a tremendous hit.
Better tighten up the brain bucket. Not afraid to get physical here tonight.
Banks it ahead to Zarelli. Shoots one. He scores!
This is one shot I wish more young hockey players would use. Everybody wants to take the big slapper. It's not how hard you shoot it, it's how quick it comes off your stick. And that was quick.
Yeah, so those are the most fun goals to score, aren't they? Up over the goalie's glove side. Make you feel like you've made a pretty perfect shot.
Tampa Bay's got a large lead in this game. Let's see if they can build on it or whether they'll start to get conservative.
Scored by number 37.
Nicely into the zone.
Assisted by number 7.
And at an angle to Killorn.
And by number 17, Alexander Killorn. Time of the goal.
To the point it comes.
33 seconds.
Tremendous hit.
If you have the puck in this period, you better get your head up because somebody is coming after you to lay a hit.
Boychuk's got to shovel it out of there. New York's along the wing at center ice. Back on his stick. He's in on an onside play. Handled in the corner by Steven Stamkos. Shoots one. He saw it coming and he got in the way. Players tired, about to get a rest as we go late into the second period. Snapping a pass to Girardi. Puck is thrown to Komarov. 40 minutes have been played. Some hits given, some shots fired. But let's see what they have in mind as we get closer to the start of the third period and Crunch time. Two-period shots on goal totals read like this: 10 for the Lightning and 7 for the Islanders.
Fans, your donation.
The Islanders are suffering on the goaltender. For him, there are great days, there are average days, and then there's today. More in a moment. Third period about to begin. The rear view mirror will help us with the first two, and so will Edzo.
Tampa Bay's up, Doc, here with a pretty solid lead, but they know that their opponent's going to come after them. So let's see how they play it. Will they be defensive first or look to add to the lead that they have?
Terrific determination by Dan Girardi. Tampa Bay setting up an offense from the wing. Using the point. Slid to Girardi. Oh, and he is drilled.
He's trying to wake his team up with that hit.
Nice save there. They're going to have to do better than that to beat him.
Girardi's not feeling too well right now after that big collision. For all you young hockey players out there, you cannot put yourself in that position.
Good face-off win. Takes that pass. Takes a shot. Save. Solid work there by Boychuk. On the outside, a shot. And a save. Nice work by Hedman. And now it's directed to Miller. Skates it into the zone. Good place to shoot from. Behind the net. Lots on that to Girardi. Collected by Boychuk. Man, oh man, what a hit.
Boychuk's ailing, but he can't get off the ice. He's going to have to try and finish the shift.
One-timer, a shot off his head. And ring more bells on that one. One after another.
Amazing reflexes.
Puck in the corner now to Palat. This is overwhelming. Into the corner. Fires it to the point. Sends it back the other way. Oh, and blocked away. Picked up by the defense. Pitching this one to Leddy. Gathered up again by Hedman. Pitching it to Kucherov. And he gains the zone. Makes that play deep. Pitched back in from center. More time for player changes. Quick wrist shot. Off target. And he is closed off emphatically. Marched narrowly inside. Has to be really careful here. Passing one off now to Johnson. Heads on to the corner. Shoots one. No!
You're not going to hit that much harder than he did. Unfortunately, he just misses the net.
Trying to go to Filppula. Picks it up in his own end. Tampa Bay is looking to head man up the wing. Flings it. Save there. Hangs on to that one for a stoppage in play.
Boychuk's laid it all out on the line. He was injured earlier in the shift, still had enough jam to get out and block the shot.
Good offensive zone win. Knocks it away with the stick. New York's continuing to probe up the wing. Back in his defensive end to get it. Final minute of play in the third approaches.
In the third period.
A whopping, overwhelming win. Tampa Bay's along the wing at center ice. Great poke check there. Propelled to Sergachev. From the outside. That hits somebody. Wow, that's got to be a call. That's got to be a penalty, and that's got to be an answer from the other team. And mercifully, play is stopped, and first aid can arrive.
Killorn's injury is a result of this huge hit.
And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. Lofted back in, and that'll get the defense off. A superb hit. A great hockey play there.
Sometimes when you're frustrated, you just want to take it out on whoever's closest to you. He put the steamroller on this guy. That is a big hit on a night that has been pretty brutal for his team.
Taken out along the boards.
That's a great hit. He thought he had more room to get down the wall. He got closed off in a hurry.
The game is over. New York's turning point may have been the anthem. They were terrible tonight, outshot, outscored.
They never had the puck. They were always defending.
And again, we thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the evening as much as we did. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night.